Sometimes life is just hard. No quick fix and no easy answers. Just the raw weight of being human. But in those moments, there is an opening, a chance to breathe and sit with the reality of what is, and to discover a strength that lives within you that doesn't come from your mind, but comes from your spirit. And at the end of this video, we're going to practice a short 3-minute meditation to remind you of the victory and light that lives within you. So today we're going to talk about the guru. And the guru is the one who brings you from darkness to light. It's the impersonal principle that lives within you that reveals truth beyond the ego. And today, the meditation that we're going to be practicing is called Ang Sang Wahe Guru. And this is a meditation that creates and brings elevation and joy into your life. It means the dynamic, loving energy of God vibrates within every limb and cell of my being. This is a meditation that clears grief and loneliness, and it strengthens and reinforces your connection to the infinite, to God. This mantra guides the psyche to readjust itself and to reconnect every fragmented projection of the psyche. So every time we're using a mantra that has Wahe Guru in it, it means, Wahe Guru means like God is amazing or wow God. And it is also a mantra that helps to awaken the divine teacher within you. So the guru is just that. It's your own inner teacher, your own guidance, and your own navigating system. And oftentimes, I think that people look to another person for guidance and enlightenment. And that's what a lot of people think a guru is another person who is going to lead them into enlightenment or into a better life. But the reality is that nobody can do that except for you. There's always going to be a lot of helpful information out there that you can find, that you can take and apply to your life. But ultimately, it's up to you to tune into and align with your own guru, with your inner teacher and your own wisdom. Unfortunately, we live in a society that doesn't seem to value getting to know our inner guru or using our inherent wisdom. It gets buried by different belief systems, by our conditioning and our programming. And this is why this practice is important, because when we practice things like Kundalini yoga, mantra meditation, and breath work, this is all helping to deprogram and clear subconscious patterns, or anyway, like help you to become aware of your subconscious patterns and your programs so you can ultimately see them, like taking yourself from darkness and shining the light on the darkness so you can now see it for what it is, and you can start to recognize that pattern, that program, or that behavior that you never really did before, or maybe you were too scared to face it. And so when we start aligning with the truth inside of ourselves, we then begin to develop the courage to be able to look at these darker aspects of ourselves or our own toxic nature without being ashamed of it or feeling guilty about it, just realizing the reality of what it is and seeing it for that, and then taking steps to change that pattern in real life. these practices that we do in Kundalini yoga help to like quiet the ego. So the ego is kind of like where all of our suffering comes from. It's where our programs, our patterns, and our unconscious behaviors come from, is the ego. And this is a problem because when we're operating from the ego, we don't really know how to listen to our inner guru, our inner guidance. And by having a tool to be able to see the ego for what it is and to be able to then recognize it and be like, okay, I know that this thing that I keep on doing over and over and over again, or this cycle that I continue finding myself in, you can start to see it and then redirect yourself. And all of the things like shame and guilt and fear and blame and anger, these are the things that come from the ego. Insecurities, low self-worth, all of that comes from the ego. I think sometimes people get confused when they hear the ego because they just think of somebody who's like really arrogant or something like that. The ego is like the part of yourself that is like blocking you from living your best life and from connecting and aligning with your true self. It's really important to have self-confidence, a healthy connection to who you really are. That is where you're aligning with your true self, with your spirit, with your soul. The patterns and the things of the ego, it buries the soul and the call of the soul. And when we're practicing Kundalini yoga, we are penetrating the nerve of the soul. So bring your hands together in prayer pose. Place them at the heart center. The thumbs can be kind of pressed into the sternum. Close the eyes and inhale deeply. We're going to repeat this mantra 3 times. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale to begin. Om Namo Dev Namo. Inhale again deeply. Om Namo Dev Namo. Inhale for the last time. Om Namo Dev Namo. Inhale. Suspend the breath. Exhale. And let me know in the comments how you like these mantra meditations. And let me know how you're all doing. I really love hearing from you and hearing about how your lives are going. So to begin this meditation, you're going to bring your hands into Gyan Mudra, first finger and thumb touching, resting on your knees. Remember to keep your spine straight and your neck is in alignment with your spine. So your chin is slightly down and tucked back. Eyes are going to be closed and focused at the brow point. Let's begin. Ang Sang Wahe Guru, Ang Sang Wahe Guru, Ang Sang Wahe Guru. 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 Now inhale deeply. Suspend the breath. Exhale. Inhale again deeply. Suspend the breath. Exhale. And one more time, inhale deeply and suspend the breath. Exhale. And relax. And we're going to close out now with our closing mantra, Satnam. And that means truth is my identity. So bring your hands again together in prayer pose at your hearts. Inhale deeply. Sa. Nam. And thank you for being here again. It's always so great to be with you guys. Take care and see you in